Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so much when you guys take the time to hang out with me in the middle of your busy day. So thank you. I really do enjoy the fact that you're here with me today. And in today's video, I'm doing a pop-up art in the comic book style known as the Crying Girl. Now, this art became popular in the 60s, and this showed up in the comic books based upon American artist Roy Lichtenstein. He created a painting that depicted women crying, first known for his Drowning Girl painting, and I thought that this would be a great way to use some water-based paints and not be dedicated to painting the entire face. So if there's something you want to practice with, I think this is a good tutorial to start with. So just sit back and relax and bang, pow, boom, and let's get into the footage. To begin this look, I'm using black paint in my eyebrows, keeping my natural shape. The key to this look is contrasting colors, harsh lines, and no blending. I go through and I place a line on top of my eyelid where I create a wing, and I draw on eyelashes on the edge of that wing. I go through and place a line off center on the nose, coloring in the nostrils and getting that furrow into the brow. Up underneath with some more black, I create a reverse wing where I add eyelashes on the edge of that. To accentuate the eyes and make them pop and look even whiter, I did place white up underneath the eye, and I went through and I placed a white eyeliner into the waterline. To add more drama to my eyes, I'm using yellow on the upper eyelid. One thing that will help you keep this look cohesive and easy to do is to make sure that your brushes are saturated with your paint and you go in for the kill, just one brush stroke. If you are using liquid eyeliners, you can go in and place your smaller contouring with that, but make sure that they dry down to a matte finish. The one reason why I chose to use water-activated eyeliners and water-based paints is because they are a little bit more forgiving, so if you have to tight line or clean up a line, you could do it with a Q-tip and some water. Following the natural contours of my face, I place down more lines in the cheekbone and up underneath the lip, and I completely tight line some more of the lines into the face. It is time to draw the tears on, the most iconic part of this look, and take your time with this. I go through and I place down a shape and I color it in and I let that dry before I outline them in black. And the key again to this look is harsh lines, stark colors, contrasting colors, and absolutely no blending. Pop art became extremely popular in the 60s with other artists such as Andy Warhol. He did the famous Marilyn Monroe paintings, but it also did start to show up in advertising. What's going to sell the pop art comic book style in the Crying Girl is to accentuate those tears. Be as dramatic as you want to be. If you want to use smaller ones, have plenty of them, and that's the part that makes this look really iconic. I add more tears to the other side of the face, and I keep those separated for contrast because they are smaller. Once that is dried, I go through and I outline each tear. The other part of this look that's very iconic are the lips. I go through with a liquid lipstick and I take an angled brush and I make sure that I carve out that cupid's bow and I outline the top and the bottom of the lips. And if you're using a lipstick, make sure that it dries down to a matte because the goal is to place your own highlights into this look. The liquid lipstick I'm using today, and if you've been following my channel, you do know that this is my favorite. It's from Colourpop. It's called Melonade. It's very comfortable on the lips and it lasts a very long time. It is that blue based red and it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it just adds more to this look. Going in with my black, I outline my lips, making sure I connect each side of the lips at the corner, and I make sure that line is bold and prominent. And also another part of this look is to go in with your natural texture of your lips and place some lines down into the center, some bleeding longer than others, and to also carry that black up underneath the top of the lip and the bottom of the lip. As you can see here, I paint and tap in, and then I tap my lips together so that it bleeds naturally. Now that the tears have dried, I go through and I add highlight on the bottom half of the tear to make them look heavy. This will make those tears pop, and I make sure to go through and saturate the color. It is time to add more highlights on the lip. Make sure that those liquid lipsticks are dry, and I go in with one brush stroke and a small dot at the end of that, and I place my highlights into the lips. Just take your time, put your highlights where you like them to be in your lips. Check out some reference photos. You can use all kinds of colors for your look. You can go in with a pastel look, just as long as you have that harsh black outline and place white highlights, it's going to translate just as good as this look with different colors. I decided I want a little bit more drama in this teardrop look on this other side of the face, so I went in with a longer teardrop on the outside close to the eyelash, and I wait for those to dry before I add my highlight. Using black, I outline my body around the shoulders down into the neck, and I take care of both ears on each side. I outline my neck and my collarbones. I go back through and I tight line with black and outline those new tears, and I add highlights at the bottom. I am using white and red dots for that lithograph print feel. I am using the back of an eraser. I find it a little bit easier to use, and you get more saturation in the middle of the dot than you would using the back of a brush. Now this is a preference. This is what you want your look to be. You can add it in strategic places onto the face. I thought it was a bit more dramatic than adding dots all over to the face. Some prints are nothing but white dots. Some are darker in color, some are red, but this is an artistic preference. This is what you want your look to be. The only thing I would recommend is that your dots are placed in alignment with each other. I think it transfers better, but again, it's up to you. So you have fun and you do your thing. You make this look yours, even though it's still an iconic pop art look. I'm bringing those dots all the way down into the neck, and I added another cheekbone line. So you guys tell me, what are your most favorite comics to read? List those in the comments below. Did you like the crying girl? Did you have a comic that had a crying girl in the story? What is it about comic books that you like and comic strips? Let me know in the comments below. Here is the final look, complete with my blue wig. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know if I'm doing a good job. And if you'd like to see sneak peeks, behind the scenes footage, or vote on my next look, please find me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are below. And don't forget to comment and let me know what your favorite comic is. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.